So hi there, good day, welcome to my channel where I talk about anything recreational and motivational about health. So if you're excited for this video, please hit that like button, hit the subscribe button for many videos to come. So good day everyone. So this video will cover the entire time I recorded my fat loss journey from September 30, 2019 until February 14, 2020. So first, let's recall the standards. The ideal fat percentage for male is between 10 to 15%. Why is that? Because in this state, you are already so lean that if you develop some muscles, they would be really emphasized. So anyways, for female with 15 to 20%, you'll be looking lean and sexy. Well, if you want to know what 10 to 15% looks like in person, then try look at me. Pronounced neck and facial features. I cannot show you a 30% because I've never been there. But for a 30% fat is what we call a person that is nearly in a state of obesity, and that can be harmful to your body. So Ray, why then reach the 10 to 15% fat percentage? Well, the benefit of being lean means that the illnesses from excessive fat can be reduced. Well, if you ask me what's wrong with excessive fat, have you noticed that things in a storage room left for a long time can catch a lot of dirt when left untouched? Well, that's the same thing as what is happening in our body fat. Body fat is our own mechanism for saving ourselves from any starvation that may occur in our life. But if left unused, then this soon will be dirty and can be the cause of some illnesses. So the very idea of dieting is to renew this fat, remove the excess for a healthy well-being. So hope that helps you. That is why dieting is not something that will kill you, but it will help in preserving your life. So by the way, if you might want to ask me why I am still not bulky, well, thing is the time and the funds. Honestly, I still don't have it. Just for the sake of being honest, if this channel gets a lot of support from you guys, I would really have a source of income for the gym. Practically in these days, I make homemade equipments to increase my muscle definition. But there's only so much you can do without the progressive overloading they call. So anyways, I can assure you that I succeeded in fat loss burning, and I will share it to you by showing what I did in my monitoring of the fat. So here we go. So this is my stats starting this September 30, 2019, as I discussed in my previous video. So by the way, if you don't know how to compute your fat percentage, you may click this link above to learn my DIY method. It would be really fun. So let's start with my initial stats. At September 30, 2019, I started monitoring my fat, and I have a weight of 65.4, age of 26 years old, a height of 168.95 centimeters. So my skin folds are the following. I have a chest of 7 millimeters, abs of 26 millimeters skin fold, thighs of 28 millimeters skin fold, and a suprailiac of 16 millimeters, axilla of 14 millimeters, triceps of 19 millimeters, forearm circumference of 0.254 meters, waist circumference of 0.7874 meters. Using those with the Jackson and Pollock equations for fat percentages, the following are arrived. So using the 4-side skin fold, we have this equation, and by that we get 20.46%. I already discussed it in my previous video. Number 2, or I mean the equation 3 of the 3-side skin fold is 17.77%, and using the equation 2, we have 19.78% fat percentage. Now that's for September 30, 2019. And let's try further 1 week, about 1 week to October 4, 2019. The weight of 65.4 kilograms, age of 26 years old, the height of 168.95 centimeters. The skin folds of the the chest is 7 millimeters, the abs of 22 millimeters, the thighs of 26 millimeters, suprailiac of 12 millimeters, axilla of 12 millimeters, triceps of 8 millimeters, forearm of 0.254, and a waist of 0.7874 meters. As you can see regarding the tricep, the large difference contributed to the mistake that I had when I used to measure myself on my own. So in this state, I asked for assistance since the triceps is just externally seen and you do not need to remove your dress. When measuring your triceps, you must not contract your muscles in order for it to be a correct percentage. So tip for triceps skin folds, always ask for assistance and only measure the skin fold, not with the muscles included when you pinch it. So just the skin fold. Now to my next measurement day, we have October 11, 2019. In this time, I have a weight of 64.5 kilograms. I reduced. Age of 26 years old, a height of 168.95, and the following skin fold: chest of 10, abs of 16, thighs of 24, suprailiac of 11, axilla of 8, triceps of 9, forearm of 0.3, and waist of 0.7 meters circumference. So the equation 1 now has 14.13%. Equation 3 has 14.63%. Equation 2 is 17.04%. So here I would like to note the increase in chest and triceps and overall the decrease in all other skin folds or other measurements. Well, this is because of the average method. You get 3 measurements and then average it. Number 2, I've been putting on some homemade exercise with weights that I made. And number 3 reason why is that is because you cannot tell what body part will reduce. You cannot force in what place or what body part will the burning process occur. So practically, one of your body parts will burn faster than the other. So don't be discouraged if you get a larger measure from 1 point or 2. The important thing is that you lose weight and you lose many more measurements from other areas. So anyways, let's get on to October 18. So October 18, 2019 with a weight of 63.5 kilograms. So I reduced more. Age of 26 years old, height the same, skin folds of 5.3 millimeter for chest, abs of 19, thighs of 20.7, suprailiac of 12.3, axilla of 11, triceps 8.3, forearm 0.3 meters, and waist circumference of 0.7. With the equation 1, I got 14.21% body fat. With the equation 3, I got 13.17%. And equation 2 of 15.78%. So okay, the equation 1 of the fat percentage increased. Why is that? Well, it's because of the abdominals. As I said ago, increase in some areas are to be expected, while the others are thinning down. Areas that are relatively increasing while you are burning are normally the abdominal area and the thigh area. But let's see later about it. So let's go to the next date. We have October 24, 2019 with a weight of 62.5 kilograms. Age and height of the same. Skin folds of chest 5.3 millimeters, abs of 16 millimeters, thighs of 24.3 millimeters, suprailiac of 11, axilla of 10.7, triceps 8, forearm of 0.3, and waist 0.7 meters circumference. From the equation 1, I got 13.97%, equation 3 of 13.37%, and equation 2 of 15.98%. So anyways, here I summarized it all in one table. So according to these equations, there's a relatively high change, especially when I compare the September 30 up until 1 month. A change based on equation 1 can be seen as a change of 30% reduction in fat percentage. Equation 3 has 25% fat reduced, and equation 2 has 15% change. And since I get all of them and based on the average of these three equations, you can see that I get a 25% change on the average percentage. So that is how I monitor my fat. So I will give you the pointers and the summary of it. 1. Measure your weight every day. Measure your fat percentage every week so you can see changes and adjust if you make something wrong with your diet. Number 3 is don't be scared if one of the skin folds increases, and be glad if the majority of them decline. And lastly, number 4, if you use an equation of fat percentage, stick to it. Since it may not be so accurate, still, the increment difference as you progress can be accurate. So guys, that's all for this video. By the way, if you might ask what is my weight now, I was 60.5 kilograms before the pandemic lockdown. As of June, 62 kilograms. No worries, that is really fine. There are times when you increase your fat percentage again or your weight again. So be sure to repeat your trusted diet all over. That's how diet works. You go back, you cut, and go back again and cut some more, and go back again and cut some more. So anyways guys, that's all for this video. Hope that you enjoyed it. See you for my next videos. Don't forget to click that like and subscribe button for many videos. And always remember, eat better, track it better, and be better. Thank you so much for watching. This is Ray signing off. Thank you.